If I take a back alley, I shouldn't get caught buying alcohol.
Hello there.
Hey, don't forget about the equally renowned...
Of course. Well, it just so happens. Basically, you'll have full access. As long as you refrain from being wasteful,
Unlimited
Also, you'll be rewarded handsomely.
What? There's even rewards? Where do we sign up?
It's called an academy, but attendance is certainly not mandatory. And you don't have to make your decision right away. You're more... So... Great, then...
Hey, I know you two. So what can I get for you today?
Hey, Charles. Actually, we...
Bartenders? Oh, so, Luca wrote, you're certainly talented at handling difficult tasks. There's no doubt about that. Everything from the ratios of your ingredients to your mixing techniques could have...
Don't worry. He's a fantastic cook. Cooking...
All right, I'll take your word for it. In a previous event, we had a student who arbitrarily mixed 3 kinds of hard liquor. Just 1 glass was enough to leave a customer passed out on the floor. So in light of that incident, we decided to no longer provide alcoholic ingredients to beginners. Great. That just about covers all I have to say. You'll learn... You're a quick learner. This tastes pretty good.
Paimon agrees. This is...
Okay. That was just practice, though. On the job, customers all... Some may enjoy a stiffer drink, while others might prefer something more sour. Everyone has their...
Paimon would like a caramel pine cone, extra sweet, and the biggest...
Well, that's about all there is to it. But to become a truly exceptional bartender, in addition... All right. In that case, you two can take this counter. If you have questions...
Class dismissed. Wait! Where's Paimon's caramel pine cone?
Well, well, this is a surprise. I didn't expect to see you two behind the counter today. In that case, I'd like a death afternoon.
Leave it to Kaya to make things difficult right from the start.
Come now, I just wanted to see how he'd react. I admit I didn't expect to see you here today, Sister Rosaria. With so many demanding customers that frequent the tavern, I only thought I'd help the traveler gain some
There he goes with that smooth talk.
Don't get me wrong, I was only trying to be helpful. If anything, you should be thanking me. Now, how about we start with something simple? Oh, and make it a large, please.
I'll leave my drink up to you. Just make it a tea of some kind and not too big.
Please.
look like the drink they ordered. Just... What is it, Rosaria? You don't like the drink?
No, the drink you made me is fine. It's just that I rarely ever drink tea. The taste always reminds me...
Ah, I presume you're referring to the...
Yes. The church once held an event that I couldn't attend, but Sister Barbara, the dessert had already gone stale, so she whisked it away when I...
Boy, you're in rare...
Sounds to me like Mondstadt's just gained an... I'd prefer something a little stiffer.
That depends. If I point out a few flaws... I'm just kidding.
Gosh, Kaya sure is a tough nut to crack. You never know what he'll think.
I don't really care what's going through his mind as long as we only talk about drinks. Besides, Kayad's only interested in people or things that intrigue him. Whether that's you, the innkeeper here, or...
Hey, how could you divulge so much about your dear old drinking buddy?
You think I'm saying too much? Get over your... I'm constantly surrounded by uptight folks day to day. I prefer the easygoing atmosphere.
Oh, are we gossiping about people who take themselves too seriously now? Speaking of which, I know someone who could easily place in the top 3 most serious people. As to their level of seriousness, well, let me put it this way. They probably wouldn't even flinch.
Are there really rankings for people like...
Of course. Just off the top of my head, there's a running list for them.
Sounds to Paimon like Mondstadters have way too...
Are there really that many people who don't need to work?
Aw, but what about Paimon? Is there a category...
Why, of course.
Really? That's great! Our neighbor...
Well, I must admit, the atmosphere you bring is...
You can say that again. Just looking at these two brings us... Good bartenders create a nice atmosphere and get people in a good mood.
Huh?
Nothing.
Yeah, I should be going too. By the way, that black tea tasted great. I'll try to make some for myself in the future.
Until next time.
Oh, it's Master Diluc! What brings you here? Do you have nothing to do today?
Me? Nothing to do? Don't count on it. I heard you two were working as bartenders, so I thought I'd drop by.
Wow, you really do catch wind of things quickly.
So, tell me, how do you like being a bartender?
Yeah, it's still a little too early to tell. We haven't been at it.
Just tell me your initial feelings. Excited, confused, anything. How... I see.
Hey, didn't you want to ask Paimon? Paimon's initial feeling is drinks taste.
Good. I'm happy for you. Now, could you make me a Gray Valley sunset then? Great. Take your time.
Oh, it's Master Diluc! Wow, you...
So, tell me. Just tell me, excited, confused, anything. I see.
Hey, didn't you want to... Paimon's initial feeling...
Good. I'm happy for you. Now, could you make me a Gray Valley sunset then? Great. Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's all about the ingredients. If the fruit are fresh and...
Sounds like I should thank the soil of my... It just so happens that Gray Valley Sunset is the first drink I ever mixed. I was still quite young. My father laid no requirements and no instruction. In the end, I just made a glass of fruit punch.
Oh? But why fruit...
My father was equally surprised. I didn't really put much... Looking back on it, I was so young and naive. Oh? I've never thought about it, I suppose. But... Thank you. By the way, there's something... But I suppose it's better to wait until you have more experience with your bartender job.
And Paimon will...
Very well. Then, I look forward to seeing your good work. See you around.
Come back soon when you